Okay, so this is video 2 in a series of about 5. This one is about exploring the various options that were given to me that were touched on very briefly in the previous video. I started the research process for the film by watching a load of YouTube videos. I already followed particular YouTubers anyway in terms of videos because it's always been something that's sort of been in the back of my mind, because people don't always appreciate what fashion students go through, what we do. They think it's all shopping and colouring and drinking, and while that is an aspect of it, we also do like 70-hour weeks some weeks, and we source and we market and everything else. And so I knew I wanted to be able to get that across, like really solidly get that across, that there's a whole process behind design and it's not just going, oh well, I'll do this and then doing it. I spoke to 2 professionals. I have a filmmaking friend who works with the BBC and makes short films for a living, so I consulted him on like ways of filming, particular cameras, what I needed to look into when I bought a camera, because there would have been no point me just deciding, oh that one's probably fine, without getting an official consult. He also went through my work as I did it, so as I put together chunks of the film and stuff like the teaser trailer, he went through it and said, you know, yes, that's fine, no, that bit could really do with reshooting, and this is how I would do it, and was really helpful in terms of sort of getting it to look like it wasn't just me and a camera. The second professional contact I spoke to was a voice actor, because I didn't know at the time whether or not I wanted a voiceover, like almost a David Attenborough style documentary about myself, but realised that that would have been more suited to whether if it was like a long fashion documentary, so a long piece of work, say maybe 20-30 minutes as opposed to 2 or 3 minutes. He was also very helpful though in terms of consulting for the way that the film sounds. So the audio for these films, he checked in and said, you know, no, that one's too echoey, yes, that one's fine, no, this is how you fix it. And also in terms of picking the music for the final film. So options that I had to sort of consider when I realised that I wanted to make a fashion film were what I wanted it to show, how I wanted to get that across, whether it'd have a narrative or whether it'd be more free moving, how I was going to film it, where I was going to film it, and exactly what it all entailed. There were so many choices, and I made them all using extensive amounts of research, mainly through YouTube, because again, I could have read books on filmmaking, but I'm more of a practical learner and I understand that about myself, but also I wouldn't have been able to see particular transitions and particular lighting setups had I have not had them right in front of me on a video hosting platform. Problems at this stage were primarily related to the fact that I didn't own any equipment and I had no skills. So I taught myself how to use post-production software and how to make a good quality recording. Buying a camera was a difficult challenge during this stage because I've always had sort of low-end DSLRs that I can just throw in the back of my car, but I knew I needed a better piece of kit. It was whether or not I bought one versus borrowed one from the university, but the university weren't very happy about that when I contacted them. It involved a rigorous training process and essentially an extra degree. So I knew that I had to buy one, which is where my professional consults came in. So that's where we are this week, and a list of the things that I have covered can be found in the YouTube description and will be written on a piece of paper within the hand-in. Okay, back to work. Bye!